Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We got a list of 13 properties, and potentially one of those may have just come off the market in the last couple minutes. That's how real time we are here at Daily Homes. Let's start off with 621 Mark Street, 367.9. It's actually the second one in. The construction Dairy Road is just over here. I'm sure that's causing a lot of headaches for the owners. You will hear the noise from this home. It is about 1360 square feet, this one. And so you've got, this is actually a pull-out bed, but it looks like it's not included in the sale. It's excluded. Small main floor den can be used as an exercise room. You could have it as a little bit of a TV room. Home office is a pretty popular option. Get upstairs, you've got your kitchen with granite counters, backsplash here. You've got some upgraded flooring, so it opens up to the living dining room. I like the wall sconces here because it really tends to warm up the space. And then upstairs is my favorite layout. So you've got 2 bedrooms and 2 full washrooms, including the ensuite right here. And there's also a 3-bedroom with 1 washroom, and there's a 2-bedroom with 1 washroom as well. Those are the other alternatives, but this one tends to be my favorite. 367.9 is higher than the historicals. And really, at the end of the day, when you strip it down, it's for some upgraded flooring and some granite counters. And I just don't know if probably like a $15,000 premium is really justified on this one, although it is nice. And it's one of the better ones I've seen come out. The concern would be the noise from dairy long term. So we've got Mortimer Crescent, 382, 1275 square feet, only 1 full bathroom up on the 2nd floor. No finished basement. There's carpet here. To me, see that the price seems high. I think you can get something with that other bathroom upstairs with a little bit of hardwood on the main floor. Sometimes even if you're willing to go past the 5-year-old mark, you can even find stuff like with a finished basement, like the one we profiled on Patterson, I think, yesterday. So Gaisley Circle's 434.9. It's an 1,800 square foot semi-detached, and it's on a massive lot. That's your backyard right there. There's protected green space over on this side where the gas line goes under the entire town. No inside shots. I saw this home when it was for sale a couple of years ago, and I remember the inside being decent. So, you know, these homes have been selling for around this price without the massive lot. And so if the inside's in any half-decent condition, this is a good deal. And if you like big properties, that's definitely an amazing option. So Andrews Trail 459 townhouse, end unit, the Grand. I can show it to you in my mind, but I can't really map it out on the video. Finished basement on this one. So 2,200 square feet of total living space. I think that equates to something around 17 upstairs plus 500 down in the basement. It's a little bit high for this model. If it's really nice, there's a chance, but you can get a lot. You can start to see detached homes for that price range. Scott Boulevard is 559, and so we're a little over 2,000. It says 2,200 square feet. I think it's a little less than that. You only have 1 room on your main floor, which is, I think if you're going to pay upwards of this price, you're looking for some kind of living dining plus a family room, so you almost want 2 separate rooms. You know, it's okay. It's a little plain. I think the incentive for a buyer is going to be the fact that there's a second basement suite downstairs with the kitchen. And if you can rent it for $1,000 a month, all of a sudden you're knocking maybe $200,000 off your mortgage. And this home feels like you're carrying a home that's $350,000 or $400,000. So I definitely see that being a plus for them. So Abbott is 612. Looks like you've got a separate in-law suite on this one as well. Now it says 3,000 square feet. There is a main floor den. It's possible the room sizes upstairs look a little bit small, but it could be because of all the open space here where you're actually losing bedroom space because you've got higher ceilings. There's your basement downstairs with your kitchen. 612 is a lot. I would say you're getting a lot of square footage for this price. I mean, we've seen stuff that's 2,500 square feet without a finished basement that's been selling for around this price. So I think they're going to do pretty well. The home doesn't blow me away, but I think it's a good location. It's close to the highway. It's close to the GO train. And there is a lot of finished space here. So that's a good pick. I think that's a good value pick. especially if you can walk in and maybe do a little bit of work. McTrack is a perfect example. 629, 2,500 square feet, very similar to the Yates one that just listed. It's called a Wood Lily model. It's got the stone and stucco outside. Looked it up on Google Maps, and I don't know, it sounds nice inside. I think it compares with the Yates one. Difference on this one, I don't remember if Yates had a finished basement, but this one does. So 25 plus a finished basement with the staggered car garage and a really nice floor plan. So fifth line is 739. It's on about an acre, about 150 by just under 300 feet. 3-bedroom, 2-washroom. Looks like a nice floor plan. We've seen some different photos on this. I mean, it seems like every time they list, they kind of make their photos a little bit better. It looks like a decent home. Now, I've shared this one in previous videos, but it's actually, so here's Dairy Road, here's fifth line. It's in one of these little lots right here. Anything with this sort of, I guess, beigey pink, like skin tone, that's future development, okay? So you just want to be aware of what's going on. GA and GB is generally protected land, so it usually has to do with, with water and tributaries, or it could be some kind of, farmland or something like that. But you can see that some parts of this have the future development. I'm not sure if anything's going to happen around here, but there's certainly a lot of plans for the area. They're widening fifth line here to accommodate the new Dairy Green Business Center, and you're going to see a lot of changes in the immediate area for sure. So you just want to definitely be careful on that before you look into something like this. What I like, though, for being a rural property, it is very close to a lot of things. You're not driving, a half hour to get to the grocery store and that kind of stuff. So Cusick is 817.9. I was really a big fan of this one when it was listed higher. I think it's got some amazing things. It's 3,300 square feet. Plus you have a pie-shaped lot, big enough, they say, to put a pool. I find whenever people put a pool-sized lot, the problem is that you almost have that inferiority complex, is to say, okay, well, what if I want a pool? It's not there. And you start thinking of how much that's going to be. But you've got hardwood floors. What I love about this one, you've got the Wolf range here. So they've widened this kitchen. They put a Sub-Zero fridge in. So there's some amazing features in here that you just don't find. I would say 1 in 1,000 homes actually customize the homes enough to put this kind of stuff. So that's wider than a typical oven. You've got, it looks like 6 burners right here. And so nice finishes and an awesome lot and a big enough home that I think someone would be very happy. There was a boom of sales in the 800 or 900 range. I was talking about this by email yesterday. Last year, we sold one for $940, broke the records. It seems like anything over 8 right now is very, very quiet. I have a feeling if this one listed at this price last year, they probably would have sold in multiple offers. I think this is a great deal for this home, and I would jump all over it for sure. The long-term value of something like that with the bigger lot plus a house that looks that good is very high. Now, Lesage is $679, and so this one is it's just over 3,000 square feet. It's a Green Park home. It's a Sherwood model. 5 bedrooms upstairs. All the bedrooms have an ensuite attached to them. So you've got your 3 full bathrooms upstairs. Nicely finished. I think $679. They've dropped it under the, they were right around 7, competing with a lot of homes. I think it's $679. They've got a good chance here. You've got a 40 by 90 foot lot. And so we're going to move over to the Oakville Milton. This is the one that actually I don't think is on the market anymore. It's a bungalow, and Beaver Court's a nice little street, quiet, not a ton of traffic here. And so it's not, here, let me actually go back to this one here. I'll show you some of the pictures. Now, I can't promise you it's still for sale, but you've got a bit of clutter here. You've got a cat, you've got some stuff on the fridge. I mean, they're kind of breaking some of the staging laws. You've got some cupboards here that are a little bit old school, but easy to fix. You can paint those, put some new hardware on. So there's a tenant in here. So we're not going to give them a hard time for maybe having a home that's not sort of staged to perfection. But the price is good, $369, linked by foundation, functionally a detached home. The fact that it's a bungalow makes it a great downsizing option compared to something like going to a 2-bedroom condo. and you're not dealing with condo fees or anything like that. But I'm not sure that that this one's still for sale. If it is, I would certainly be tooting my horn and saying it's a good one to check out. This one at 15th Side Road looks like it's about 10 acres. There's one right on the other side of the street here that's about 40 acres, and it's a smaller bungalow. So this one has an in-ground pool. It's got a workshop. There's a lot of nice things I like about this one. There's no photos, so I can't really tell, but it's listed for the same price as the other one, which after a week or two got an offer, which in the country is almost like a townhouse getting multiple offers. They're just not the most liquid investments. And speaking of that, we've got this massive one on Twist Road, 118 acres, which alone is worth a good healthy six figures. It's listed for about $5 million. 14,000 square feet. I mean, even if you look at replacement costs, say $200 a square foot, 14,000, it definitely puts you up into a range where, I mean, this is just an awesome home. How many people need 14,000 square feet? That's my question. You've got a home theater downstairs and all the rest of it. I mean, it's beautiful. I just don't know if there's many people that can write the check for this. And that's the game that you play. I mean, I think the highest sale from the last 2 or 3 years was something around $3 million. So these aren't the most easy to sell, and you just don't find. So here's the thing: is that you find a very fascinating thing about the plus $1 million, that a home that's $2 million is probably 4 times better than the $1 million homes, and at $3 million, it's probably 4 or 5 times. So you actually get exponential increases in quality of home. But what you also find is there's exponentially less and less people that can afford them too. So there's this fascinating little thing that as you go up in the range, we start to see some like a drastic dwindling of buyers past certain price ranges. So anyways, that's the list for today. If you have any questions or if you want to go check this one on Twist out, definitely give us a call and we'll be there for anything that you need anytime. I'm going to send you a link to the 5 things that you should examine when you're talking to a builder. And there's a lot of phases that are coming out, and I get scared because the builders sometimes try and pull the wool over a lot of buyers' eyes. They're not looking after you, they're looking after the builder. That's their client. So you have to be really careful, and you have to be an educated buyer when you walk in the sales office. So have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. And we got a buyer class coming up on October the 26th, which is a Saturday in the afternoon. And you can sign up at miltonbuyerclass.com. Have a great day.